Hello, people. Hello, people. Hello, people. How you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you for once again joining me on Conversations. Let's talk football. Let's talk football. It's crazy because it's been a mad weekend. It's been a weekend of goals. It's been a weekend of non-surprises, and it's been a weekend of Spurs winning again. Oh, how deflating is that to know that Spurs won again? To all my peoples over the weekend, though, yeah. To all my peoples who went to the carnival. Yeah, big it up, yeah, because it was a great weekend of dancing. It was a great weekend of drinking. Like, Jesus, man got wasted so many times. You get me? And it was a great weekend of just straight vibes. You know what I'm saying? We partied from sunrise to sunset, and even after sunset, man was still drinking, man was still having fun, man was just doing what we do. You know what I'm saying, in the Caribbean style. You get me? It was just pure vibes. You get me? And I did manage to link up with Flawless as well. You know what I'm saying? Good brother, like I'm telling you, people, it's good brother. You know what I'm saying? The dude that put me on this YouTube thing. You get me, fam? Yeah. But it's not about the carnival because the carnival was done now. Well, until next year anyway. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, my back's hurting. And this is why you seen such an early stream. It's a good thing that I took off today off work. They get me just to recover, drink lots of water. Oh yeah, people, make sure you drink water. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to hydrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? With all the mad drinking that people were doing, it's always good to hydrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. Let's get into the results of the weekend because boy, it was an amazing weekend just for football. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to match day 2 of the EPL. It's crazy because the weekend started off with Chelsea. Chelsea looked good, but it was a mixture of Chelsea looking good and West Ham looking like they're going to get relegated this season. It's like West Ham is a far cry from what they was, because even though they were never a great team, but it seems like the moment that they won the Conference League, their team has just gone from bad to worse. Like even though we took Declan Rice, and as we should have, because that's their best player, and we should be going to other clubs and taking their best players, especially teams like West Ham and so forth and so. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice that we got him, but it's a shame of what's going on. To be honest, I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna get relegated. So Chelsea won 5-1, and it was a decent watch. Right? Chelsea actually didn't really need to do much because uh, West Ham actually didn't offer anyone. Yo, Rasta, big up my brother, yeah. Um, they didn't actually off. West Ham didn't even offer much because when I was going through the stats, it was like 12 shots both on target. I mean, 12 shots both through the whole game. There were 7 on target for Chelsea and 4 for West Ham. Yeah, that's quite good. Like possession wise, it was near enough even. Like give or take 10%. You know what I'm saying? It was like 60 for Chelsea, 40. But the difference is Chelsea are clinical. Chelsea are clinical. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to beat a team that that everyone knows that's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And once they go down, you see man's gonna be raiding fucking West Ham like it's nothing. You get me? It's like it's just mad because when you look at the Chelsea team, yeah, like not sorry, when you look at the West Ham team, they're relying on like players like Ward Prowse and Suchek, players that haven't scored in a minute. And Ward Prowse was always that player that maybe get you a set piece goal like a free kick or something like that because he's a bad boy with that, yeah. But he hasn't been doing nothing. Paqueta's a baller, but he's not consistent enough, and he's not really a player that's always going to drag his team forward. Do you hear what I'm saying? So it's just mad, bro. You get me? Like it's just mad what we're seeing right now. Then like you have Chelsea's team, like because I was just joking about like the other day with the Chelsea, like, oh yeah, Pedro, you see Pedro Neto, he's prem ready in it. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't scored in his first game, man. He does that thing, but then it's crazy because you can see Chelsea. you could see Chelsea not losing that game. You know what I'm saying? It was just a crazy game to watch, and yeah, it was a shame. It's a shame. It's actually a shame that Chelsea won because they're going to be there or thereabouts. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think they're going to win the Premier League, but I think they're going to get fourth. This is what I'm saying. I think they're going to burn out and kind of do what they did last season. Yeah, and the West Ham manager is my favorite to get sacked. You hear me? So boy, like I hope he does because don't really like West Ham. Never really have. You know what I'm saying? I like all the bubbles and all the love for them, man. You get what I'm saying? But they've been in the Premier League enough, so it's time to fuck off and give another team a chance to just to shine. And yeah, after that, it's crazy because I tried to watch as much football this weekend, but with the carnival and when it comes to summertime, there's a lot of birthdays, and because it's summer, you want to enjoy the sun. You get me? And when you're a madman, you gotta just put certain things first. But I did catch. It's crazy because I did catch the early game within Tottenham and Man City. Yeah, and it's strange now because it seems like Tottenham always win against Man City or minimum get a draw. But yet Thomas Frank always beats Man City. See what I'm saying? I swear Pep Guardiola has never won a game against Thomas Frank. But I'll double check that. I'll fact check that. This is what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You get me? Because when I saw the match on Saturday, it's a far cry from City a few seasons ago. But then when we talk about City, are we talking about the Pep effect or the fact that City were great like for 3-4 seasons ago? Do you know what I'm saying? Because in the last 2 seasons, they haven't been that. You get me? Winning the treble or the quad, depending on how you want to see it, kind of papered over a lot of cracks. There was a lot of luck that went into that. And the fact that Arsenal can't finish their dinner, you can give Arsenal a prime Argentinian sirloin steak, 600 grams. And you know what they'll say? I'm a vegan. So why the fuck did you order steak? You know what I'm saying? So it's just mad, bro. It's just mad. You see Tottenham. I fucking hate Tottenham. I'm an Islington, born and bred, still live here for now. Yeah, still live here for now. I live up the road from the fucking Emirates. So when we talk about Tottenham, there's so much hatred. And I hate even saying anything remotely nice about them because they make me sick. But they actually put them to the sword. You know what I'm saying? They actually put them to the sword because when we say did they play with passion, yes, they did. When we say they got near enough every first ball, yes, they did. When they came with aggression, yes, they did. Did they come with aggression? Of course they did. They were putting balls in the little pockets when Man United and when Man City were pushing themselves further up. Right? They've done this one long ball all the time from the right hand side, right in between the middle of the defense, all the time. And Man City wasn't clocking. And to be honest, they play with quite a high line as well within Tottenham. So when people say, "Oh yeah, when Ange left, they left the high line." No, when the moment Ange left and Frank took over, what happened was they became more defensively solid, and you saw that on Saturday because all Man City shots were mainly P rollers or outside the box. Yes, Haaland did have one header, and he should have scored that. Yeah, at 0-0, he definitely should have scored that because that would have changed the game around. But guess what? He didn't. He didn't score. So do you know what? Yeah, like scoring wins games or puts you in a position to win a game. Right? It is what it is. Tottenham played well. I can't even front. You hit me? They had more shots, and they had more shots on target, and it's like the chances that they created looked like scoring. You know what I'm saying? So do you know what? Right? It's a shame to see Tottenham win, but it's also nice to see Man City's downfall and for the City fans to start crashing out. You see, other games were Bournemouth. They won 1-0 against Wolves. Wolves had a red card. I was in and out of that match, so I can't really comment about that. Burnley against Sunderland. It's like last week's game for Sunderland kind of gaslighted the whole thing from them winning because what was it? They beat West Ham 3-0, but then West Ham's a relegation threat. You know what I'm saying? We all think that West Ham is getting relegated. So it's like a possible relegated team beat another possible relegated team. Because when they came against Burnley, they lost 2-0. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, bottom v bottom. Like, so the last 3 games have been bottom v bottom. But I didn't watch that match. I just watched the highlights. So even that match, yeah, it doesn't really bother me. When we came on to the Brentford and Aston Villa, that was a surprise loss because I watched bits of that match because I've got a little soft spot, for Aston Villa. Aston Villa, I liked Emery and I thought Arsenal did him wrong. Yeah. So when I saw them losing, I was like, huh? And it's not the fact that they were losing, they were playing poor. When I say poor, they were spamming shots from everywhere, which is unlike an Emery team because spamming shots and only getting 2 on target because it's like they had 17 shots. 17 shots. They had a majority of the possession. They had majority of the passes, but they couldn't do nothing. Cool. Brentford was to be honest, Brentford weren't even in that much of a low block. It was more of a mid block. And like my guy, which I wanted at Arsenal, 2.5 seasons ago, was Ollie Watkins. It's like ever since I was pissed off that we didn't get him, like when I wanted him, what was it, 2 seasons ago now? He's just done nothing, mate. He's just done nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's scoring. He's passive play in the mid, like at striker. There's no link up. You get me? It's just mad. It's actually mad. But do you know what? I see it as like this, right? You have to be consistent, especially in the Premier League, because do you know what? Yeah, no matter who you play, they can beat you on their day because there's no time for sleeping. There's no time for sleeping at all. And then we go on the Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. That was a beautiful match. That was a beautiful match, yeah. You see, Crystal Palace, thank you for Eze. Thank you for Eze. Yeah. I highly appreciate you for giving us Eze, right? He's going to be a baller. That's another player you've given us. Let's hope he hits the heights of the person called Ian Wright. The person that was the reason why I love Arsenal so much. Do you know what I'm saying? Ian Wright, yeah, that's my guy right there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what? I can't even say nothing bad about them. They drew with Forest 1-1. Forest are a good team. Let's talk that Nunes is going to be sacked. They could get Postecoglou or Mourinho. It's no here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Crystal Palace had like 1 shot on target from 9 shots. No, sorry, 4 shots on target from 8 shots. Forest had 1 shot on target from 9. It was never enough an even match. So when you dig deep into it, it's kind of even. It's like 11 fouls each, 3 yellow cards each, two offsides each. Forest had like 2 more corners than them. So do you know what? Yeah, it's kind of decent. This is what I'm saying. It's kind of an even match. And do you know what? Yeah, where they finished on the table, because literally they're both kind of mid-table teams. They're around the same place, give or take 1 or 2 places. So do you know what, right? You got to do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do nothing but respect that, yeah? And yes, I'm just happy for Palace because do you know what, right? Palace, I've never had an issue with Palace. Never. Like, whenever they come to the Emirates, whenever we've gone down, they're not the scum. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. And then we got to go onto the Arsenal match because I'm trying to do this in daily order. You know what I'm saying? The 5 fucking nil. Yeah. I got 5 on it. Hey. Yeah. Let me pull this out clear. I'm not saying Arsenal's going to win the league because we won 5-0. That is ridiculous. Redonkulous, as they say. But we should be beating Leeds that just came up 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Because I predicted 4-0. And I'm not trying to gas it and say, well, do you know what, only because we won 5-0 that I'm now trying to shout this out. No. It's been recorded online on other shows, even on this show, on my platform, saying that Arsenal's going to win 4-0. You know what I'm saying? That's how confident I was. Because when I saw them play their first match, they play too high for Arsenal. They got nothing in the middle that I'm scared of. Their wing play, yeah, cool, is decent, but decent is not going to win a game. You know what I'm saying? We overpower them in every metric. In every metric. This is why I said we're gonna win 5-0. You know what I'm saying? It's like we had 18 shots. A lot of the shots, a few of those shots were just potluck shots, shots from far. We did carve them up open a few times. All the times that we carved them up open with the chances that we created, out of 18 shots, we got 5 on target and 5 goals because it's clinical. Gokares had an early chance. In my opinion, he should have scored because Zubimendi won that ball. Ball rolled forward into the box. Gokares kind of turned and swiped at it instead of controlling it. He didn't realize he had so much more time. But I get it. It's your first game at the Emirates. You're new to the team. You didn't play a minute of preseason. The last game that you played was literally the last competitive game for his old club. So I understand that he needs to get up to match fitness. So all of these people that say, "Oh yeah, Gokares is gonna flop," you know what? Yeah, shut the fuck up. It is what it is. Just watch the space. You get what I'm saying? So it's happy days for Arsenal, but a bit sad as well because Saka's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. Odegaard probably start the next match. It was just a shoulder injury, but he did fall in his weight. But Saka's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. The thing is, not even this game, the last game against Man United, Saka looked off the pace massively. So he's been harboring this injury for a very long time. Yeah. And I believe it's because he got rushed back for that PSG game. He wasn't ready. And then after that PSG game, he's played near enough every game after that. Right? And that's bad man management. Very bad man management. It makes me sick to my stomach. Yeah. But it is what it is. But like regardless, it's nice because it's like now Arsenal's got strength in depth, right? And the last injury that we got was Havertz, and we bought Eze. Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm just joking. I hope that we get a new player, like because Rodrigo hasn't played the last few games. If you see what I'm saying, yeah, you see what I'm saying, rude boy. But it's just more hope for now. You know what I'm saying? It's just more hope for now. All right, peoples. I'll get to the comments in a little bit. Yeah, excuse me. I just want to run through these games quickly. Yeah, but 5-0 winners. Like it is. Like I'm happy. I'm happy. Do you get me? I'm happy at the fact that 2 games and 2 wins because we all know if you look at Arsenal's first 7 games, 8 games, you can stretch it to 9. They're quite tough. To be honest, any game in the Premier League is quite tough because on their day, if you're not up for it, any team can beat you. You know what I'm saying? Brighton, Everton. You see, I was in and out of that match because I had to go out with a wife, how it goes. And Brighton played really good. Really, when I say really good, Everton were quite lucky to just to win that game. Yeah. Jack Grealish, he's a baller. This is why he shows that he's a baller. All right, excuse me. He's a game changer. Let's not pull it out there. He's not ever going to be a great goal scorer or give you many assists, but his game isn't about that. His game is to attract people in. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the difference in Everton's play ever since they got him. And just remember, this is Moyes we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Moyes ain't always the man when it comes to playing good football, but Everton played great football. You know what I'm saying? Great football in certain stages and certain parts. But then Brighton did have a few chances. I swear they hit the crossbar and they hit the post. And in football, it's about scoring those goals. It's always about scoring those goals because goals win games. Yeah. And it's about outscoring, man. That's how simple it is. It could be a cricket score of 5-4. You won. It could be a 1-0 defensive masterclass. You won. You could be a snatch and grab. You won. Or it could be a battering. Yeah. Arsenal leads. You won. But it is what it is. It's about winning. It's about taking the opportunities when they come. And now we get to the dreaded club Manchester, you blood clot United, yeah? Hey, Manchester United, right? You see, it's funny. It's funny, yeah. Big up Rasta and big up Simon. I'm all good, family. I'm just recovering from Um, the weekend, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like the weekend is yeah, let's just say yeah. I just drank a bit too much, but you know what? I enjoyed myself. So that's the main thing. But yeah, I'm not going to get distracted about the Man United and Fulham game. This was the anticipated game of the weekend. Do you know why? Because I heard man say, do you know what? Yeah, we played so well against Arsenal. We're the better team. We got undone by we got unlucky because we didn't create anything or have any clear-cut chances. But guess what? Our P rolling shots, all the shots that hit the side netting, all that shot that hit the post or that went outside the post, they should have been a goal. We've dominated Arsenal. You see the phase that Arsenal's in. Do you know what? Yeah. We are much better than them. All the bloody, 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 yardy, yardy, yardy bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. It's about winning. Then they get to fucking Fulham. Fulham. Yeah. What the fuck did they do? We were out having a roast. Yeah. Sunday roast. Sunday early lunch roast. I mean, about early evening roast. Yeah. And we were watching a match. And then I didn't see nothing from United apart from the first 15 minutes. They were on them. They were on them. What? And Bromwell had one chance, let's say a half chance. But then I didn't see nothing else apart from more athletes. More fucking athletes. It's shocking. When I say Man United are shocking, because you know when you got Mbemo and Cunha, they're good players. They're really good players. I'm not even going to gaslight it because when Cunha was linked to Arsenal, I thought he'll be a great addition. But then what else? You still got the same issues there because you got the same midfield, you got the same defense, right? Man United didn't really create much. Like they had 47%, yeah. So it was quite even, right? They had less passes, yeah. Fair enough, they are away from home, but this is gargantuan. This is galactic. This is Goliath, yeah. Manchester United. This is the juggernaut that is the well, arguably the biggest club in England, yeah. Man United, and they got talking to the sword, yeah, and gave a performance for 15 minutes, yeah. They are washed. All of the content creators, yeah, that's been calling them out for ages. Man like fucking Rasta, man like Flawless, yeah, man like Chic, yeah, and so many more, yeah, even down to Sky, yeah, Sunshine, big up. All of them, I've been listening to them, yeah, and they praise when they give when praise is due. But they've been at this club's throat for a very long time, and when you see them play, this is why, because people are saying, "Oh yeah, but Man United is going to be back out. Man United is going to score goals from where? Man United going to get back to where they're supposed to be." Okay, are you Trump? I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Because when you're watching Man United play, they get hyped up for putting in a performance and losing, may I add, losing is the key word. But yeah, but we played well. We should have won. Okay. Well, scoreline. So you can't beat a poorly played Arsenal because we played pathetic that game and we still won. So if that's the best that you can do and you still can't win a game, how are you expected to win a game against Fulham, who actually plays quite well, or should I say, Arsenal's B team? Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal's bomber clock B team. You get me? Because like it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You lot are poor. It is what it is, yeah. And the fact that Bruno, the person who never misses penalties, the baddest man alive, yeah, Brock Lesnar, Mike Tyson, in the footballing terms, yeah, missed the blood clot penalty. Oh yeah, this is after he got batted up by the ref. Oh jeez, I swear, Man United is that gift that keeps on giving. And you know what? Before I would have said I feel sorry for them. No, fuck Man United. I'll tell you why. Because as much as respect I have for them, yeah, for winning the title, for winning so many titles and so many cups, yeah, growing up, yeah, they were my rivals growing up. Yeah, what I'm saying. My rivals growing up. Yeah, and when they used to win titles or win games against my team or cups or whatever, that Ryan Giggs goal, the pussy, I was sad, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't smiling. And I like the Don C smile because that's the only smile I have. This is why I show it. But when I see Man United in this situation and in this state, it's scary, bro. It's scary, yeah, to know the fact that last season they almost got relegated. And this season, if they keep their manager, all we can do is hope. Oh, fuck Man United. Anyway, yeah, we're moving on. We're moving on. You see the Newcastle and Liverpool game. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't not watch not one part of that match because once again, man was waving my flag at the carnival. Shatta wine, shatta wine, shatta wine, shatta wine. Hey, hey, you don't even know. I'm telling you, it was nice. It was nice. Though. It was nice. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't even watch that match. It was one of those things where I was so drunk. Afterwards, I looked at Flawless. You know what I'm saying? Mino's rapping, like just chit chatting and the link up. You get what I'm saying? Because when people come to my hometown, I always like to, make them feel welcome. You get me? This is my hometown. This is London City, baby. You get me? It's a shame that he likes Tottenham, but it is what it is. The good thing is he didn't bring that little fucking teddy bear because me and that teddy bear, yeah, we would have had wars. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch that much. I heard it was a decent watch. Yeah, I heard that Gordon done something stupid, got a red card. Initially, it was a yellow one, and VAR said, "Nah, mate, have a look at this." So he got a red card, and yeah, do you know what? Right? Is it a missed opportunity for Newcastle to actually put their stamp on the league, or did Liverpool show resilience by going up 2-0, losing the 2 goals, and then scoring in extra time against a depleting, non-Isak, tired, 10 men Newcastle? Basically, what I'm trying to say is Liverpool with that. Are they? I guess only time will tell. I guess only time will tell. Yeah. So it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually rate Liverpool like that, but I don't know what's going on with them. Is it their defense? Are they suffering from the City syndrome? Because with City, I think their problems are more than just their defensive structure, right? I think Pepper's gone stale. With Slot is still brand new, yeah, but he is working with a defense that's coming out of their prime. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not even taking shots at Liverpool because I actually like Liverpool and I rate Liverpool. What like obviously their fans are annoying in it, but which fan are annoying? Let my team beat your team, yeah, just one game. We don't even have to win anything. And I'm an arsehole just for those 24 hours to those said supporters. You get me? So I get that. I get that fact. And when it comes to Arsenal, Liverpool next week, that's the test for both of us. For both of us. Because we've got some new players that need to be making a statement. Like it's all good scoring against the Leeds and all the rest of it, but then can we do it against the best team in England? And the only reason why I say the best team in England is because they're the previous champions. So you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let me go through some of the comments. Yeah, like people's big up. You know what I'm saying? Rasta says Thomas Frank has set them up good, and they're going to cause problems and fans talking about and managing these times. Do you know what, Rasta? You make a great point here. Because he's a Man United supporter and he's actually talking so much sense. If you're a good manager, there's time You always need time. Yeah. But you should see instant changes. I'm not saying anything happens overnight, but then after 3 to 5 games, you see instant changes. I'm not going to say, oh, Man United needs to be up the table like Liverpool was when they came to stop, because you got to see the players that was at Liverpool and the players that was at Man United. Man United had failed players, yeah, gaslighting players, right? Thomas Frank, uh, he's got decent players in Tottenham, right? And he and the players that he put around him now are good, and that's good coaching. And I'm not going to say, oh yeah, well, he knows what it's like in the Premier League, so he knows how to set up against Premier League team. No, a good coach is a good coach, straight up and down. A good coach is a good coach. Like, this is what I'm saying. There's levels to this shit. You get me? Oh, big up Rasta again. He says, he also says it's been a short time. It's been a short time, and he's already set them up to be good. Shows that you are a good manager. Yeah, same manage that I just said. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just saying bless up to each other. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I love the love. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always love the love. I want to make Don C say something nice about Arteta. Okay, Ashaba. Yeah. But you know me, blood. I don't say nothing nice about no. I do say nice things when it's warranted, right? And to appease the people, them. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, yeah, I'm trying to go for that intercontinental championship. You know what I'm saying? So we're rising up the ranks to be the people's champion, but you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Man's on the indie strip. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. What I would say about Arteta is, right? You bought a striker. You bought Eze. You bought Zubimendi. Oh shit, was that Berta? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Do you know what? Yeah, we beat Man United, and no matter how you win, you win. Second game is what it is. We beat Leeds, so do you know what? Yeah, we got the manager, because when you lose, I fucking criticize you. So when you win, even though it's supposed to be games that you should be winning, like, pick you up. You get what I'm saying? Because like now, even though it's the second week, right? It's also top of the table by a goal difference. We haven't conceded yet, so it's like 6 goals. Tottenham like second, like on 6. Liverpool third on 6. Like only us three are have that 100% record. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got, what is it, Chelsea and Forest also, who haven't lost. Yeah, they've got 1 draw and 1 win. So they hold fourth and fifth, like with goal difference. Man United 6. Forget the rest. Man City 6. Sorry. Man United are 16th. Fucking hell. Man United game 40. Game 40. It's like you man didn't take a fucking rest. You man just went fuck it. Like after 38 games, yeah, we're just adding on more games. You know what I'm saying? So it's game 40 for them, and they still haven't scored a goal, and they still haven't got a win yet. But you know what? They got 1 point in it. So I guess big up the 1 point collectors. Big up Man United. Site says, don't see City's defense is a problem, and attack needs more time to gel. City's we'll start at the front now. We start at City's attack. City's attack is good because, you know, they've got the Mamushis, the Oscar Bobs. And Oscar Bob looks fire. Yeah, Cherksey, good player. And you know what, is he's respectful as well, because you know when they played at Wolves, he was the only one that actually respected the Jota thing. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, Jota. Yeah, you get me. He was a great player and a great goal scorer as well. You get me? So yeah, they do need time, but then they're playing same old, and after how many years, you kind of got to change it up in the league, because the league susses you out and the league won't get scared of you no more. It's like everyone's buying players. And everyone's buying decent to good players. Not like back in the day, there was, all right, you might get a Robbie Savage here. You know what I'm saying? You might get Aaron Lennon there. You know what I'm saying? Now they're playing really good players. They're buying really good players because every team's got that money. and some of the best coaches are coming to England now. You get me? And coaches are starting to step up. So do you know what? I don't think they need time to gel. I just think that they've gone stale. Just because you saw players like Haaland running deep to get the ball and trying to do it himself like he's Thanos, and even Thanos failed. Is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they were like in Avengers. What is the second last one I went for Endgame? I can't remember which one that one's called. Yeah, you win the battle, but lose the war. They hit me. Yeah. So big up Sai again. Yeah. He also says it's the same thing again. Don't see first midfielder Addison is good. No, he's a really good player. Yeah, I mean, like Addison's a really good player. This is what I'm saying. I don't know too much of him. I've only seen him once or twice, but from what I see, his movement great off the ball and all of that. And all of that. Yes, big up Ashiver again that says I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I'm not going to say the rest because I don't smoke no green. I don't anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, we were great when Martin came off. Martin holds us back a lot. When people said that in his second, like his first full season, the season after that, he played well. Yeah, he did. Like a lot of shots out of the area, scoring goals, done assists. His movement was great. You see, now he's become a person that is pressing, pause, is greater than his actual attributes for the team. If he was a 6, if we played a double pivot, that's perfect. Because then he's a box to box, but then we've got that in Declan Rice. So your job mainly is to create chances, not run around like an idiot. Yeah. And if you're running around like an idiot, we need to see those assists come back, those created chances come back. Because, like, you know, we live in a day and age where stats actually rules everything. Whoever's got the highest stats wins the Ballon d'Or and all of that shit. It's not even about the eye test. But then if we're looking at the eye test stinks on behalf of you, Martin Odegaard. Yeah. I wish you a full recovery because falling on your arm like that, your whole weight went onto your shoulder. Yeah. And that hurts. And if you played any sports, when if that was his ankle would have been broken, a knee. Right? It's only unluckily that it was his shoulder. Yeah, he'd probably be back next game because there was a lot of bruising, and they just probably took him off as a precaution because when we scored that first goal, that's shortly after he came off because that's when you kind of could see the gate floods was opening just because Leeds wasn't offering us much. But yeah, when he came off, that's where we actually played better football because it was faster paced football. And I guess I wonder why. Maybe because 1 year he came on the field. Maybe because 1 year he blood clot came on the field, yeah, and the passes were a lot quicker. They were a lot sharper. You know what I'm saying? Did we lose a bit in the pressing? Yeah, we did. But we didn't lose a game because we won 5-0. So do you know what? Yeah, it was when Marty came off, it changed up the game. And it changed it up nicely as well. I'm not saying I want to rely on 1 year because he's still young. He's still learning his trade. He hasn't played enough games for him to start week in, week out, but he needs an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He really needs the opportunity, and then we'll see what he's kind of made of. Yeah. The one thing that, like I said, and as much as I criticize a player, I would say that Odegaard presses very well because it's like he starts it off. His engine is crazy. When you see his heat maps, and one of these days, one of these shows, I'll do a heat map of Odegaard over 5 matches, in it. Like once I become a little bit more consistent and all of that. Yeah, so it's just crazy. Yeah, Rodrigo will probably stay. It's just me being me, in it. Like I'm just an arsehole. Yeah, I like to span this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we look pretty FC. We saw we saw it back to factory settings, 2 games, 0 wins, but we still played. Oh, pretty FC again, ole ole. I'm Black, big up my brother. Big up, big up. You're a harsh, fuck you, you lot. Do you know what? Yeah, um, yeah, we look good. We look good in the second game. The first game, yeah, it was horrible, but game like goals win matches, isn't it? Yeah, goals win matches, and it's a shame that Man United can't even score a goal to win a match because it's been 2 games and it's only 2 games. That people don't realize it's only 2 games. Yeah, but you can only go off what you can see. You know what I'm saying? Because on one hand, people say it's only 2 games, yeah, but then they say, well, if you can't get it right now, what makes you feel like you're gonna get it right in 3 months' time, 4 months' time, 5 months' time? Knowing that he came to England, I think it was in October. Yeah. So it's almost, bro, we're almost in September on the 26th of August, bro. Yeah. So he's been here near enough 9 months. Yeah. Like, we people, I could have had a pick me by now. Yeah. and my man's still in the same fucking spot, blood. Oh, man. Do you know what it is? You just got to laugh at them. You get me? I knew he was missing when he started arguing with the ref. Perfect. You know what? Yeah. Who is it? Fernandez. Bruno Fernandez. Bruno Fernandez. You fucking sound like a porn star. Like, hey, Bruno Fernandez. I'm just joking. Fucking hell. He's washed. He's washed, but he's been washed for many years. Like, I thought that that was a stage when I thought, you know, if he got a proper striker, he could start like, you know, spamming the balls that he's doing, like turn and boom, because that's what he's supposed to be good at. But it's not even that, bro. Hit me. He has a good moment. He has one good moment in the game. I'll give him a benefit of that. He has 3 good moments of the game and has 3 bad games. May that make sense? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's crazy the fact that people are still backing him. I remember when people used to say, yeah, he's better than KDB. No, he's more on the levels of Odegaard than he's near KDB. And I'm not a massive KDB fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a massive KDB fan, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, man. Like, the next one is Don C. Liverpool, so shit, but we won. Do you know what? Yeah, Liverpool. Sometimes you've got to respect your opponent. And Newcastle, as they are constructed, are no pushovers. Yeah, there's a reason why they limited Arsenal so much or to so less last season. Like, we lost 3 games over a 4-game span. And the only reason why we won the last game was because it was the end of the season. That man there done already won their thing, their cup, right? And then man was on holiday. They was partying, but we didn't have a noticeable shot in 3 matches on target. You get me? So they are a strong team. They're a very good team, and I respect Newcastle in that way. So all I can say to that is that sometimes you've got to look at the opponent and what they've done, and then judge your team. Yeah, cool. They're, like, at the beginning, I said, yeah, do you know, I was doing them shots 10 men. But then even with 10 men, Newcastle are still an outfit because they played with 10 men numerous times because Gordon has got how many red cards or so forth. Right. And to be real, their midfield 3, their trio are fucking beasts. You know what I'm saying? The team works around the midfield trio. You get me? So it's no here, no there. Yeah. And if you play rubbish against a team like Newcastle and still win, regardless 10, 11, right, a win's a win at the end of the day. The rest of it is just for people like me for the banter. You know what I'm saying? To say, fucking hell, Liverpool, the greatest team, like the greatest team this season, yeah. The title holders, right? They lost to 10 man fucking Liverpool. I mean Newcastle. That man should be washing them now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll banter that, yeah. But the reality is that, like, if you would have lost, then or drew, they say, oh, look how great Newcastle. I can show you how great they was because they brought it back 2-2. You might have to bring a teeny bop on to score that goal because the ideas weren't coming. So you got to kind of slot up for that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Gordon deserves that red card. Like, it was a reckless challenge. He's fucking reckless. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, Konate is our worst player. Yeah, we know that, bro. Like, he's trash. But Do you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. See, I love this. Yeah, Connor is bang average, overhyped defender. He will bench him ASAP. You see, I love this because it's two ballers, no, it's two football minds as people who I know, yeah, going back and forth, right? Because when you hear certain people like Blacker, like when it comes to football knowledge, on point, yeah. With Sai, when it comes to transfers, yeah, and watching so many other players, like he's fucking like him and Steve, next level, next level. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, Ozzy, when you're ready, bro. Ozzy, when you're ready, we're gonna do a show together. What I'll do is I'll drop you the digits. You know what I'm saying? And like we'll talk, brother. We'll talk, brother. You know what I'm saying? That Sai says again, Rio 16-year-old scored the winner with a brilliant finish. Like I said, like a teeny bop. Yeah, you brought on a teeny bop. So you got to kind of shout him out again. And it's nice that managers are starting to use younger players coming through when they're needed. Yeah, and then they're delivering. It's like this because I'll never disrespect, like especially my own fans, especially good people that I know. But you see, a 16-year-old Liverpudlian coming through the ranks of their team, has more passion than someone being brought in. The reason why I say this is because the 16-year-old knows what a rivalry is, yeah? Knows what it means to wear the badge because he's walked past numerous Liverpool supporters so many times for his years. You get me? It's just like, for example, me as an Arsenal supporter, like, and I got my boy TJ up in stateside. When it comes to supporting a football club, there's no difference, yeah, because like he's knowledgeable, is amazing, his passion, like he buys so much merchandise for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying buying merchandise makes you a baller or a great supporter. The fact that when they go to America, no matter where in America, he could be living in Chi-Town. If they're playing in New York, not Chi-Town or Atlanta. If they're playing in New York or down Texas, he's flying out, yeah, doing a 3 hour like I'm going to Spain, yeah, to watch his club play, right? That's no different from me going to a Champions League game, flying out to go watch them play. So his love for Arsenal is no difference. The only difference is because I live in Islington. I was born and raised in Islington, so my hatred for, let's say, Tottenham is going to be different from his hatred because he didn't grow up like that. I grew up going to school with them, like in the playground when Arsenal beat Tottenham or draw, whatever the score is, a man scrapping it out, you know. You get me? If you know, you know. Yeah? Outside the stadium, outside of like the pub in N4 or the one on Upper Street. Like, if you know, you know. You hear what I'm saying? If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Right? So our loves is different, but our support is the same. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I say when a player comes through the ranks, it means more. And you can see it through the Gerrards throughout the years, yeah. The Michael Owens throughout the years, you get me? Right? The Ashley Coles to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is just that, like, even though it hurt at the time, I've got to respect the fact that, you know what, yeah, my man wanted more money. Yeah, Arsenal weren't willing to pay more money. Oh, Rooney, yeah. Even though Rooney was more of an Evertonian that went to Man United, but Rooney was one of those players that come around every few generations. But we'll get back to that. Ashley Cole, we should have paid the money. We should have paid the money. That was the difference. He was worth that. He was the best left back at the time. He was the one to dislodge. It was Roberto Carlos at that time. We should have paid him the money. But yo, Sai says Rooney, yeah? Rooney is an Evertonian through and through. He hates Liverpool. He hates Liverpool. He went to Man United and he became a baller. Yeah, he's one of those players that every few years, let's say every decade, a baller like him comes out. Someone that's fucking a caveman that can kick ball, blood. That's all I can put it as, a caveman that can kick ball. Is like me. I want meat to feed my family, plus my sides. I'm just joking, alleged. He is a baller. He knows what it means to beat Liverpool. He knows what it means to play football. Like, I wish there was more ballers like that in the Premier League. Players like Vardy, do you know, players that never give up? Yeah, players that are always on top of their game and give 100%, and no matter where you play them, they're always good. Because if you don't actually, people don't actually realize, Rooney was like 2 levels above Ronaldo, because it's like the moment Wayne Rooney came in on the scene and he scored a goal against Arsenal, like it's like he was fucking world class. I swear down, bro, at those tender ages, because he was, bro, I swear to God, this youth was a fucking boy tank. You get me? He was massive. He was heartless. He was fucking ruthless. Yeah, he was the fucking man. I got nothing but respect for Rooney. You know what I'm saying? And what he's achieved throughout his years, like he's for me. I know Cher's got all those goals, and Owen started on the scene young and got the Ballon d'Or and all of that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, one of the best like attacking players, strikers, because Rooney kind of started as a striker and went back through the years, is what I'm saying. That's how great he was. But I'd always remember him as that striker, as one of the best complete forwards, I'll call it. Yeah, best complete forwards. Because I don't want to be disrespecting anything or anyone else. He is probably top for me. I don't think there is no one better, just because of what he can do with the football. He's like, he could, like, there's seasons where he's a great scorer, and there was a season where he wasn't a great scorer, but he was a scorer of great goals. Yeah, Rooney is if I could put British culture in one player, it would definitely be Wayne Rooney. Is what I'm saying. He was a massive baller, like, and I've got nothing but respect and like admiration for him. And see, even Sai here says, "Don't see for me, Rooney is the best English player I've ever seen." Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, he is. And the funny thing is, yeah, I've seen the like that Ian Wright, because Ian Wright for me is a personal pick. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a personal pick from my youth days, and doing the ball and trying to score like him, trying to lob that ball like over players like him. The fact that he started football late, like the journey that he took him. Like I said, he came to Arsenal at one point, the highest goal scorer. He wasn't even looked in the England team. Well, we all know the reason. It's not a debate. Like, it's not even a question. He was the top goal scorer, and you're supposed to be getting in the team through merit, yeah. But we all know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We all know how it goes. When you've got your favorite, you got your favorite for a particular reason. Let's just say it is what it is. But it's about Rooney. We could talk about the Matt striker wise, the Shearers, which were good, the Les Ferdinands, right? Like Hasselbanks, like all great players, in that I've seen through the years, right? There's many more, right? We could talk about the flops like Francis Jeffers, which was the under 21s top goal scorer before Nketiah fucking broke the duck. And look what happened to both of those players. They're both flopped in it, even though Nketiah won the FA Cup with Crystal Palace, or whoever the fuck he was with. I don't give a shit. Like, fuck him anyway. It was shit. Yeah, Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker was a baller. But the thing with Gary Lineker was I watched him, but I wasn't invested, because at that time he was in Barcelona. You know what I'm saying? And in England at that stage, we only had 5 channels. You get me? So we couldn't, unless your family had that kind of wealth and thing. We didn't have Sky unless you had a chip box. And if you know what a chipped cable box was back in those days, then what I'm saying. I had to go to my aunt's house to watch those kind of matches, because she was massively in football as well. She's a massive Arsenal supporter as well. So it's mad. So Gary Lineker, yeah, he was a baller as well. But no matter who you saw throughout those years, because Rooney was great, but he only had like 3.5 years. Like what he done with Liverpool, and because he didn't really win the league with Liverpool and stuff like that, that's why people kind of knock it down. But when he burst on the scene, massive. You know what I'm saying? The goal against Argentina, bad boy. You know what I'm saying? When he was running past defenders, like, he was electric. Electric. You get what I'm saying? This small fucking 5'6" person. He's probably about 5'7", but I'll say 5'6". Running past players. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a kid. Like his shirt was hanging off on him, like my kids when they tried to wear my my t-shirts when they were young, like when they were single digits. That's what it looked like. But then Rooney was different levels. He was different gravy, right? There's like Bisto gravy, and then there's homemade gravy. The gravy that you see when the meat is cooking nicely in the oven. Let's say the lamb leg or the lamb shank or the beef or the chicken, whatever you're roasting something, yeah. And then you're pouring that gravy into a pot and then just reducing it, yeah. That's what Rooney was. You know what I'm saying? It was creme de la creme or creme de la creme, whatever it is. I'm British. Apologies if I offended anyone. You know what I'm saying? If I did, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was that. He was je ne sais quoi. You get me? So, and the fact that Rooney didn't get injuries a lot, I respect that. You get me? I know we kind of got off topic, but it is what it is. It's ballers. When we're talking about ballers, it's always good to talk about the ballers that you grew up on and the ballers that I respect. Me personally, because it's just my opinion, I respect highly and so forth. Yeah, it's just mad. It's just mad. Like Ty says that Owen will be a different player if injury didn't happen. Yeah, do you know what it is? He will be a different player, but we can only go on what we saw. Yeah, because we could say that about a lot of players. We could say that about a Wilshere. Yeah, we could say, like, come on, man, like lifestyle puts a big part in it. Yeah, you don't know what someone's home lifestyle is, and to know the way they train, what they put in their body. Yeah, you only find out later on if you're around that or you know people that was about that life, yeah, lifestyle and stuff like that. You get me? He could have had weak hamstrings. He could have had growing pains. He could have started the football so early that it destroyed his body. Yeah. But then you see other players that's playing into their 39, 40s and so forth. Look at Olivier Giroud. He just scored, what is it, a goal the other day. He's 39 years old. Yeah. 39 years old. And he scored a goal the other day in the French league. So it's all about how you condition your body, how you treat your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like me. I go to the gym. Yeah, like, we can all see I go to the gym. Like if you ask Flawless when Flawless is back in Manny and then he does his show, he'll say, "Yeah, Donovan's a lump." You know what I'm saying? But then, and I'm one of those older ones, older heads. You hit me? I'll just say it like that. People call me unks. Here's what it is. I'm a respectable guy unless you're Tottenham in it. And on stream, I'm a bastard. Off stream, nicest guy. You come to my town or you come to a pub near me, I'll buy the drinks for you. You get what I'm saying? We're shutting all day long. Yeah. But it's all about conditioning yourself, and really done that very well. And you saw that later on in his career where he's still playing football. I remember when, even though it dropped a few leagues when he went stateside, and then he had that match. It was, I forgot what team was playing against, and they were drawing or whatever it was. And then he ran all the way back to the halfway line, tackled the player, put the ball in, and the striker headed the ball, and everyone went to the striker to say, "Oh yeah, you won us the game." Now, you didn't win shit. It was Rooney. Yeah, it was Rooney. What Rooney done, and that was Rooney. He's heart. He didn't wear his heart on his sleeve. Yeah, he wore his heart in his toenails, blood. Because my man was a fucking bulldog. He was, like I said, he's one of the greatest players. He's great, one of the greatest. No, he for me, he is the greatest English player to ever lace up the boots in my generation. Yeah. And like I said, I've seen some ballers. I've seen the David Beckham, man. David Beckham was good, right? He was great. Scholes, madman, yeah. But you could take Scholes out of the team and still win it with Rooney. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because of Rooney's passion and what Rooney done on the English stage, and like what he did when he burst with the scene for Everton more goal wise, and what he did for Man United. Because you got to remember, Man United play different positions, yeah. So it's mad. It's mad. But anyway, yeah, it's oh, bro, it's mad. Like Rooney's a baller, yeah. Big up, my brother, yeah. Kai Talks United, yeah. Oh, I've seen enough. Put JJ Gabriel in the first team. Irie boy. Leave JJ Gabriel alone, you arsehole. All right, people, I'm gonna go. I'm going to log out soon. So if you've got any more questions, please let me know, because like it's crazy. The Premier League is coming back thick and fast now. I think we have an international break coming up after like the next games, because who is it? It's Chelsea Fulham Saturday. That's the early game on Saturday. Then like the 3 o'clock games are Everton Wolves, Tottenham Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Fuck Tottenham each and every day. Just have to get that in. I'm a fucking Tottenham hater. They won something last season. Arsenal didn't. And I still won't respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Tottenham. We got Manu Burnley. Okay. So what we have, yeah, people, what we have is relegation. Free relegation, right? We have relegation. Free relegation is crazy. This, like, do you know what, yeah? Have I got anything to do on Saturday? Oh shit, I'm going to Birmingham. I'm going to a festival in Birmingham. So I'm not even going to be able to do any live streams or oh shit. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll catch up on the match when I get in. I'll probably rewatch that match because I really want to see what's going to happen. We got Sunderland, Brentford. We got Leeds, Newcastle, Brighton, Man City. That's going to be a good one as well. Leeds, Brentford. I see. Leeds, Newcastle is going to be Newcastle win. Brighton, Man City. That's a game that I'm going to watch. Probably do a watch along. If I'm not doing nothing Sunday, I'll probably do a watch along or something like that. Forest, West Ham. Then, yeah, we have the Liverpool Arsenal. The Liverpool Arsenal. That game there. This is the test for Arsenal and Liverpool. Yeah. You see, it's at Anfield. And if we're going on what Saul said, because I was doing a show with Sal's on his Sam's channel, Donny Sam's channel, and he said we're gonna beat Liverpool even without Saka. We're gonna beat them by 2 goals. You know what? I hope we are, but that's very doubtful. That's what I'm saying, because you got to respect the opponent that's in front of you. You got to respect that it's Liverpool. You get me? This ain't Leeds. This ain't Leeds. This ain't Man United. This is Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool with at Anfield as well. That just won the league. So you got to respect that fact. You get what I'm saying? You got to respect that they got some ballers there. And if it was in like December, January, then it'll be a different story because AFCON comes around and they haven't got Mr. Statpadder. And even Mr. Statpadder, it's about that to be the best goal scorer, you got to score goals, in it. No one's going to say Højlund is going to be the best goal scorer. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't ever score goals. And I'm sure that Man United will love him to, at least score a goal. Oh, no, Man United would... Sorry. I'll take that back. Man United just want goals. They just want goals. All right. It is where it's... good day, Don C and chat. See? Wahaha. Yeah, your name is fucking crazy. Yeah? If I'm butchering that, sorry, I butcher so much. But I apologize. Like, you see, this dude, yeah, he's always respectful. He always shows love, yeah? And he's always got manners. So for you, brother, manners and respect. You know what I'm saying? Manners and respect. You get me? Like, he's not a fraud like some. You get me? Yeah, like some. My man says it's going to be defense v attack. All right, rude boy. Why are you disrespecting your attack for? Do you hear what I'm saying? You trying to say you attack shit? Hit me. You attack shit. No. I know what you mean, bro. You got a good defense. I mean, you got a good attack. All right, fam, I'm not trying to disrespect him. If I was trying to disrespect him, yeah, I would say my man got a hair transplant, yeah, a few years back, yeah, and it looks like the hair transplant were transplanted, you know what I'm saying? Those follicles didn't plant very well because, boy, he looks like this guy as bald as me. Do you know what, brother, yeah? Just cut it off. Let it go, blood. Let it go like Elsa said, let it go. Let it go. And yes, I've seen Frozen. I've got kids. It is what it is. But no, I can't disrespect Liverpool's attack. They've got an amazing attack, right? It's plain and simple. It's ferocious, yeah? It's fluid. It's aggressive. And it's on point. They score goals, yeah? They do score goals. You get me? But Arsenal defend well. The thing is it a question? Okay, peoples, yeah? Before I go and stuff like that, because I've got a short time left, I want to ask you this question. Is it a matter of fact, is the that can Liverpool can Arsenal hold out Liverpool strike force better than Liverpool hold out Arsenal strike force? Yeah, because you know when they say styles wins fights, yeah, our strike force is good. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better and better and better. I'm not even gonna try and play that now, right? It's new, but it's getting better and better because I've seen what I wanted to see now. Liverpool's defense is getting worse. Yeah. And that's not even me taking a shot at them. Liverpool's attack is great, but so is Arsenal's defense. So tell me where the game is going to be won and lost, because this is a conversation that I need to have. Yeah. And I'm gonna dig deep in this one. And for this one, I'm gonna try and get a Liverpool supporter on my show. Probably Thursday. I'm trying to think of the days I can do certain things. So probably Thursday, because tomorrow I've got to go out with the wife, and I've just got streams coming out of my a-hole. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah. So this is the conversation that I want to have. Yeah. So Si, I'm gonna holler at you, Si, because I want you on the show, but I'll probably get someone else as well. Is it a different? Is it a thing of? Is it going to be Man United? No, so Liverpool's attack force. Okay, because we know Liverpool attack force is great. We know Arsenal's defense is great. Yeah, so they could kind of they could kind of cancel each other out in certain respects. You know what I'm saying? But can Liverpool's defense stop Arsenal's attack? Because Arsenal's attack is on the up. Yeah. We all agree with that, yeah. Even the arseholes like me, even like the negative, toxic, like bottom gooner, which I hate to be classed as, because I'm not a top gooner, I'm not a bottom gooner. I'm an Arsenal do better. I'm Arsenal over players. I'm Arsenal over manager. I'm even Arsenal over fans. You get me? It is what it is, right? Can Liverpool's defense stop Arsenal's attack? You know what I'm saying? Because because Liverpool's strength is also Arsenal's strength, yeah. But Liverpool's weakness, that's not Arsenal's weakness. Do you know what I'm saying? It sounds mad, yeah. Obviously, our weakness are your strength, yeah. Big up. See, good question. Fraser, Mendy, and Rice need to dominate that game, yeah. We'll touch back on this one. So answer that question. Yeah. Can your defense, in your opinion, can your defense stop Arsenal's attack? Yeah. Because I understand that like our defense and your attack both great. That can kind of nullify itself unless a slip happens or a set piece or whatever. Cool, whatever. But then can your defense stop our attack? And we're gonna indulge more on that fact a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? You don't have Saka. Yeah, cool. We don't have Saka. Yeah, but then that's not going to stop our attack because Saka's been poor for the last 2 games or a game and a half when he came in. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's showing love to each other. Big up. I love that. Yeah. Fraser, Women, and Rice need to dominate that game for us to win. They will dominate the midfield because Liverpool's midfield is not as great as their attack, right? With Zubomendi's feet and Rice's energy. That could be that could be the difference. That could be the difference maker. That could be one of the difference makers, one of the more variables. But then, if we go from player to player in the team, like Liverpool, like I rate Liverpool highly. Yeah, I'm like they're not Tottenham. Yeah, and they're not Man United. Like I got no issues with them. I was born in the Liverpool Arsenal rivalry era, but I grew up in the Arsenal Man United era. So I've got no problem with Liverpool, is what I'm saying. For me, it's more what are they going to do? What's going to be done when we attack Liverpool? That's the big thing. Yeah. And where's the goals going to come from? Right? Where's the goals going to come from? Yeah. And he says again, yeah, I really see the strength. Yeah. But yeah, Si, I will holler at you. I will holler at you Yeah, and that we'll make it work. We'll make it work. That's what I'm saying. Because I want to start getting more people in the upcoming shows, more people on my show, on my stream, so we could just chop it up to hear what I'm saying. And like it's always nice to hear other people's views that I actually respect. You get me? And keep it like that. But once again, people, I'm logging out. I've been there an hour and a bit. Yeah. It was only supposed to be a half an hour, but do you know when when you're chopping up with good people, man, like it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for showing love. Yeah, people, make sure you like and subscribe, yeah, and share. It's road to 100, yeah, and I'm trying to get 100 in the next coming week. You know what I'm saying? I've probably got what 77, 78, so it's like 30 more people. Is it 30 or 23? Sorry, 23 more people. Where's my maths at? We could blame it on the alcohol from yesterday, bro. I'm still wounded in it. But yeah, people, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, be safe out there because it's cold on the roads. You get what I'm saying? And I will never want to hear that one of my peoples, yeah, got injured over stupidness. You know what I'm saying? Manners and respect, yeah, each and every time, yeah. And thank you again. See you next stream. Bless our people.